officers from the Ministry of Social Services, Mavis Darling Hill, who will be joining us in a few minutes for our next hour. And then in our final hour, we will be joined by, hopefully, Helen McPhee, pastor of Agape Gospel, I think that's full gospel, Agape Baptist Church, as we continue our focus on women of the Bahamas who are hurting, particularly as it relates to homelessness. Much of the mortgage crisis that affects us has to do with women who are single and heading households. And in this first hour, you heard from the Minister of Social Services, the Honorable Melanie Griffin, about some anecdotal evidence to support the view from Gregory Bethel yesterday, estimating that 3 out of 4 of our mortgage holders who are in trouble are women. And the minister said it is perhaps time for there to be a more organized, better government subsidized shelter for women and their families who are going through hard times. We have a few minutes. We can take a couple of calls as we await our other guests. The numbers here are 323-8160, 323-6232. You may have a comment on what Minister Melanie Griffin had to say in her time with us. She has gone to the funeral of Charles Maynard that is going on, about to begin in a few minutes at Christ Church Cathedral, downtown Nassau. Most parliamentarians will be attending that funeral, and we want to join Minister Melanie Griffin in once again paying our condolences and extending our sympathies to Mr. Maynard's family, his parents, his wife, and the rest of the family. We note with interest also that Tropical Storm Isaac is beginning to have some effect on the southeastern Bahamas in particular, and it is likely to affect the central and the northwestern Bahamas as it continues on a west-northwest track toward the Gulf of Mexico. We are hoping with anticipation that it does not cause any major effects on us here in the Bahamas. We are also hoping that it does not affect our brothers and sisters in the Turks and Caicos Islands. But our cousins in Haiti are in for a rough time as Tropical Storm Isaac begins to pound that country, which shares the island of Hispaniola with the Dominican Republic. Hello? Hello? Hi.
Yes, good morning, Darold. How are you?
Great.
Yes, I just
Okay, we will have one of the technical officers join us in just a moment, and we will be giving out the information as to how you can reach her. What I can offer now is her email address, which is Melanie Griffin, Melanie Griffin, Griffin, at bahamas.gov.bs.
Okay.
And as you know, her office is located in the post office building, and the telephone number there is 323-7814.
Thank you so much.
And in just a moment, once again, we will be joined by Mavis Darling Hill, one of the technical officers from the Ministry of Social Services.
Okay, I will be listening. Great anticipation.
Thank you very, very much. Is there a particular question you feel free to call back if you want? Yes.
Thank you so much, Darold.
Okay. It's approaching our news headline hour, and so we will take a break to have our news and then to recognize our many sponsors. And when we come back, we will continue our discussion on the Bahamian woman who faces many challenges at this time in our development. We'll be back in just a moment.